To this little scrap of paper, Girl Scout band, known as, can't really read that, set list, role model, authority, main squeeze, telling stories. I guess they're, I guess these are band names. Oh, formerly known as Cub Scout.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Okay, there's a letter over here. I believe this is our next one. Nope, maybe not. Sorry about that. There's a postcard we have to find. Okay. So let's... Nope. Like cassette tape. Oh, this is Girl Scout, so... Interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna put that here. No. There you go. That's supposed to be your dad, Terry. So we're gonna come into here. There should be a postcard right here. You grab it off, pick it up, look at it. There you go.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
And this brings us back to the main area of the house. So, if you remember when we first started the game, you couldn't enter this door because it was locked. So leaving you to assume that you had to find the key. But since we couldn't find it, so we walked up the stairs. So I come to this. I believe this is it. Nope, that's not it. Let's just take a walk. Okay. That's the kitchen.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Okay, so that was actually number 17, so we skipped a couple. See, found this little thing on the internet. From the desk where you found the postcard 14, which was downstairs in the basement, you have to continue to the left and find the passage of the bookshelf. Behind the bookshelf, which we did, walk upstairs, keep to the right to enter a small room. Pass through the room to locate the panel in the dark corner on the far side. Enter the panel and you will be back on the first floor, which you did. Locate an open folder on the table beside the bench. Close the folder and let's examine the scrap paper. So this is the close the folder.
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever you brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
Okay, because you have to walk through this corridor here. What's in here? This just looks like the laundry room. Greenhouse. Turn a light, because I'm pretty sure we're going to come back here anyway. Oh, here's another. This has a lot of bathrooms. this is Katie's room. I'm stumped.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Okay, from there, if you remember, we did number 17. Yeah, we did number 17, if you remember, before we did number 15. So we just did 16. So you go right into 18. You're going to walk into the kitchen, into the garage. I think the garage is in this area. That's not what you need, but there you go.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country, the other side of the world. My mind, like, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Anyway, then we go back into the kitchen area. And pick up this story.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it. And then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him. Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. And I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
That is so sad. Anyway, we're gonna come to this little table here for our next journal entry. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. Read this, where we'll do it. Under the stairs, find a secret door. So this looks like it's back to the main room. Final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Okay, so we're gonna come back to the main area. I'm gonna come to the left of this bookcase. Yeah, nice trophies. We're gonna open this panel here. Enter in. Oh my god. What the hell?
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Okay, we're gonna go back upstairs. That was journal entry number 22. And we're gonna open the attic. Just gonna go right under it. Lock it. I go up. Incidentally, if you remember from the first video, if you grab that duck and you come up to this nesting area and put it in, you get an achievement. I think Sam says something. But, I'm gonna turn right. over here and examine the drawing. Oh, that's a nice, really drawing. Lonnie really knows how to draw, I'll tell you that.
Oh my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
That was kind of odd. Anyway, we do have one more journal entry to find. You come back to the garage, pick up the soda can, and you have to find a ball. It's going to be over here. It's going to be on there. You throw it up. Oh, I thought it was going to stay up there. Alright. Pick it up again. You have to knock it off because you have to take the ball to... Gosh darn it. You have to take the ball up to Sam's room. Sam has a basketball hoop on her door. There we go. The ball. There you go. Back upstairs. Apparently that's not what you do with it. So, come back into your sister's room. For no reason, I just feel like snooping. And we're gonna take the ball. Well, first we're gonna close the door. See, there's a tube. So you're gonna close the door. And you're gonna shoot it in, or try to anyway, and hopefully you make it in.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Oh my god. Okay. That's all the journal entries. I hope you had a wonderful time recording this with me. Thank you for coming on my journey. Gone home. Thought this was going to take a couple more videos, but I guess not. There are other achievements. Some small ones. Like I said, the duck. There's a button in Katie's room that you could use for another one. But I'm going to end it here. You can come back up to the attic. You can come to this light. And I want to turn the light off. For no reason. And read the last.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love,
That was Gone Home. Again, this was first made by the PC for the PC, but then it was brought to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. That was a good game, I think. If you just want to find the journals, I mean, I was told that this game is literally takes an hour to play. I brought it over. Well, yeah, I guess it was about an hour. 2 days to do, but there's no technical merit on my playing games whatsoever. One or two of you that are actually watching this. Extra special thanks to the cats. Oh, nice. And thank you for playing. That's nice. So that's going to be the end of this. Sarah and Lonnie, or Sam and Lonnie, sorry. It's a good game. And I want to take this time to say thank you once again for the 2 or 3 of you who are watching this. And I'll have yourselves a wonderful night. And I'll see you in the next... Oh, look at that, I got an achievement. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.